Hello, Soulites. Welcome. As always, it's great to connect with you in my little part of the universal stream here. If you happen to be new to this community, welcome. I hope you find peace, comfort, a connection to your soul, and the intuition and guidance that supports you on your path. So each week I do a weekly focus. There's a lot that is shifting right now, actually between now and October. So as I tune in with the guides, the oversouls, as well as tune into source energies, spirit of the all that is, I get the messages of guidance, insight, deeper understanding, as well as a heads up, what's coming up, so you can prepare, you can align to the energies of the new emerging consciousness that are coming through. And sometimes, most importantly, you get the confirmations that are right for you. And we also get to lovingly connect here in the heart space. Connect with each other vibrationally, energetically, and begin to connect more through the comments, the sharings. Some of you have joined the Soul Path community of awakening on Patreon, or you've connected with me on Instagram, and it's been great, really, really great to hear from you more and see your faces. Some of you have even done some of my workshops or private work, and that even touches my heart and soul even more. So I want to also share with you that timestamps are always in the description box. I do weekly tune-ins twice a week, sometimes more if I have the time or there's a lot of information coming through. So this reading, we're going to get a bit of a focus for the week, see what's coming up for you. And then check back Thursday, Wednesday afternoon or Thursday morning, I get another longer format video in. So that may be something that you also enjoy, inspires you, and brings you the insight and understanding that's right for you. Now, I also want to share, and I will put it in the description box, that I am doing a workshop and vibrational sound healing with Grace O. Her beautiful healing light energy bowls are playing in the background, the crystal bowls of healing light and sound. Hopefully you can hear it. I don't want to put it too loud. She's an amazing vibrational sound transmitter. We do sound transmissions, and we're going to be going over key codes, the 3 basic key codes, and doing attunements through sound, vibration, and light healing. So let's look at the cards, shall we? Let's look and see. And so tune in. What do you most need to know right now? Is there a confirmation? What is coming up for you? I'm getting a lot, obviously the cards I chose, I was really feeling a lot with the angelic realm. And specific guardian angels, you know, your own individual guardian angel or guide, however you want to look at that, as well as archangels. Archangel Metatron is coming through a lot in this reading. So just start to get a look at the card. I'm also going to choose a rune. Also in each individual soul story. So what do we have for soul story number 1? Right here. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. So see, that gives you a little more connection to the cards. So we've got Thuraz or Thorn, Radho, Radio, Wunjo, Uraz. And I'll go more into them, to each one, and see what resonates most for you. Okay, I'm also getting a message with, let's look at the Astro Dice. Neptune, Libra, we've got, another Libra, let's see what it is, and we've got another Neptune. So that's interesting, because astrologically Saturn moved into Neptune, and we have, Saturn in Pisces. I'm thinking about Neptune. And we have Saturn in Pisces, and we have Neptune in Pisces. And we will have Saturn, in the next couple of years going into Aries. So that's going to be kind of interesting. So Saturn is kissing or connecting with the vibrational energy of Neptune. And we will have Neptune, I believe in 2025, going into Aries. So we'll take a look at this. I have some downloads that are already coming through, some channeling. This is going to be quite interesting for you. Soul Story number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. And again, you can skip to the timestamps, or you can take a deeper breath with me as I attune in further. And just breathe in and out, a couple cleansing breaths in. You can breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And when you're ready, the next breath in, you're going to breathe in up through the crown chakra, connecting in with the soul star chakra. Pause and feel your alignment to source energies. Breathing out, letting the out breath be longer than the in breath. Breathing out through the chakras at the soles of the feet, connecting in with the earth star chakra. Then again, in your own pace and pattern, your own rhythm and flow, breathing in, out through the crown, connecting in through the higher self to the soul star chakra, pausing as you align to healing light source energies, releasing the breath, relaxing in your body, breathing out to the chakras at the bottom half of the body, to the soles of the feet, connecting into the earth star chakra, feeling more centered, more safe on your path, safe and secure with your own inner knowing and your connection to healing light source energies, feeling the interconnectedness of the all that is, and that healing light energy that is you expressing in the world as your soul. So begin to just look at the cards, see which ones you're drawn to, or one, or two, or all of them. Trust your inner knowing and your intuition that the messages you receive are for the highest version and vision of your life and you. Soul Story number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Hello, Radiant Soul Light. Whoa. So between Grace's amazing vibrational sound tones, the healing energy coming from that, and the meditation, I feel pretty darn expanded, very expanded. So you've got here Neptune. We're going to look at the messages from the sister, the planetary sister Neptune, and you've got Thuraz, which is thorn. So I'm going to look and see, but you could be going through quite a bit right now. I am getting could be some financial concerns or issues. You've got Akashic Records, evaluation and review. So I'm going to say for you, even though I'm looking at this the week ahead, we can leave this generally open, I guess, really with you, because I'm getting that you need to just do that review. Let me see the message that's coming through. First of all, I do see you studying a lot. So there is something about study with you. Reviewing something, it could be for a test, or it could be life learning lesson. It could be, there really is this test though, evaluation and review. Now this could be reviewing something in your life or something, the way that you do something. What I am definitely hearing is that you do need to use your life experience, or what you've learned from the past experiences in the situation that you're going through right now, and bring that into the equation, bring that into your decision making, and leave room for your intuition, for some divine downloads, okay? So there is something that you weren't seeing clearly, is what I'm hearing. So the Neptune for you right now with Thuros is definitely saying that there's something that you haven't been seeing clearly. And through reviewing and through meditation and contemplation, or thinking about what it is that has been a little confusing or stalled or stagnant, or you haven't quite been able to get a handle on it or get the right insight or information or message. Some of it I heard double talk. So whatever that means for someone, is that someone giving you double talk? You need to think about it, meditate on it, and then let it go. And things are going to move through. Now, I do feel that you are in a very pivotal point on the Akashic track, right? So we have the Akashic records, which actually are mutable. They're not fixed. They can be changed or altered. So I feel like you're coming into a point like that where you are going to have a chance to focus on something else in your life, or bring something else in. So for you, I feel like there is some kind of karmic culmination and a completion. So something's completing karmically, or we would say on a destiny level, right? You're wrapping up a certain destiny or a fate to begin a new trajectory of events and focus. So this could come as an ending of a relationship, a career. Something's ending and wrapping up. Now it could be just you, an approach. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going in this direction. Or I'm not giving energy to this or that, or this person or this situation or this circumstance, or I'm giving less energy. There is some kind of new understanding, and therefore new direction, that is coming in for you. Okay. Actually, very powerful message. This is a very critical time. It might, a lot pays off. It's almost also for you, soul story number 1 is separating out what's fact or fiction, separating out what can actually be done, but not being so sterile in your thoughts or ideas, meaning you still have hope, you have faith, you have a dream, a goal, you have something in mind, but you're also not deluding yourself, or you're not letting someone else delude you. Like I can hear someone saying, well, they're not going to change. It's not going to change. So you're really looking at, how do I get out of this? How do I shift this? How do I change this? Because you're feeling, I feel intuitively, it's showing from the Akash, it's moving through the astral and into the etheric, where there is going to be a decided change, or a fate, an intervention from fate on your soul path of destiny, right? So sometimes in our life we have this time we can tell something is about to change, or is about to get better or upgrade or up level. Okay, yeah, there you've got the 7 of Swords. Something told me to look at the bottom. So you're strategizing, but you're putting down markers, or from past experience, there are markers laid out for you. Boy, this reminds me of this powerful dream vision that I had this morning that I'm going to talk about on my Patreon. But I feel it applies to you. I was being shown that these indicators, and I was on the astral doing some teaching and connecting with some people, and then astrally on the astral plane, and then I moved into the spirit realm to do some teaching there as well. So I was connecting with a group astrally, and the guidance, the message is look at the indicators in your life. There's always signs, there's always indicators, there's indications of which direction to go. You know, like when you're driving and you put on the signal, the indicator, the left-hand indicator, left-hand signal, right-hand signal, you give a signal. So Spirit is giving you a signal of what is coming up. And you may not have all the answer, and there you are walking away. See, you're walking away from something or someone or some situation or an old aspect of you, old life. And look at all the blue there. So you can see the blue for connecting into the heart, the heart chakra with the blue, with the green also, healing energy. But being guided by the subconscious or through your higher self, through the subconscious. And all this blue having to do with the throat chakra, the 5th chakra, and the 6th chakra, the indigo. Now, what this is telling me, because it's the 5th and 6th chakra right now that's being activated in you, that this does have something to do with the 11th dimension or 11th chakra, which means finding your soul group, or another way of expressing your soul's purpose, or finding your soul's purpose, finding yourself. And again, there's a pattern interrupt, there's an interruption that's coming in that gets you in a new trajectory of life that brings you more fulfillment, brings you more love, brings you more fulfilling people, relationships. This is also about connecting with people that are more in your vibratory level, more resonance. I would say soulmates, soul tribe, soul group. And it leads to 3 of Wands. So there is some level of success, either in a completion, again, 3 of Wands, because the next card is the 4 of Wands. But 3 of Wands, we look and see just how far we've come. There has been a level of some kind of success and or completion. And King of Wands. So this could be about a new direction for you, as far as your, maybe what you do for a living, or on a creative level. There is definitely something, there could be a person that comes in to help you, by the way. I'm also getting that. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But you also have the Leo, to me, is underscored because you've got the lion here. So you're front and center. So there could be some new way of expressing yourself, new career path or life path, something that is coming up, or you're feeling, look, this is going to be coming up for me, or I need to build this, I need to create this, I need to strategize this. You're coming up with a strategy, a plan. So this is a good time for you to make plans, all right? And then act upon them. I would say probably in the summer months, whenever you're seeing this video, the summer months are very important for you and somehow pivotal. Okay, let's see, I like to see what comes out. Oh, there we are, storm warning, but victory. See, the 3 of Wands is victory. But Thuraz here, this rune, can pretend storm, uncertainty and clarity, some kind of situation that's could be a bit stressful, or it could just require extra time or extra energy or extra focus or extra support. Or there's, some of you, there could be a little dip financially, but then it picks up. Whatever it is, it ends up being okay. You end up having this victory. So there could be some level of upheaval, or you don't want to do something, so you have to make a different decision. Oh, look at it, and taking action. What did I say? Action here. Plan and then take action, because 3 of Wands is very much about action. And then we have man holding a coin right under King of Wands. So there's a time-sensitive element to something that you're doing. And what the message I'm getting from Spirit is either you're going to have support or you're going to take a chance on yourself and it ends up paying off financially. Or someone helps you financially. Some of you, this could be a relationship that comes in with somebody that is financially secure. And I feel they're offering you emotional fulfillment as well as financial. So they could either help you financially or help you with your business, right? With commerce, something you're selling or you're putting out there in the world. They could be King of Wands. They could be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Or they definitely have a lot of Leo or a lot of inspiration. But this person, I feel, it could be you, because it feels like this person doesn't just think things, they put action to it. Or you're going to be taking much more action. You're moving out of this planning. You're moving out of this time of planning, and you're going to be activating more. I see a lot more activation. That's why I want to use my wand. I feel a lot more activation with you. Now, let's see. We're going to get a couple more cards, doing a shorter. So what you need to do is plan, maybe write things out, talk things out, whatever you need to do. But you're going to just be deciding on something and taking decided action. And that may be a certain idea, a certain situation. Some of you, this could even be traveling or doing a retreat somewhere, doing a workshop, planning something like that, or you're going to attend something. Or some of you, again, this has a lot to do with your own energy and what you have created. Whether it's something that's been a main focus in your life or something on the side, you are now putting that into that idea into some kind of action. There we go, action, and it's paying off. I think you've had a difficulty in the past, a thorny past. It's been a lot of challenges, and you're coming out of that now. Now, for some of you, this is attracting the right people, right relationships, right relationship that's much more in alignment and attunement to your heart and your soul. So, because you've got Neptune, it's saying keep the faith, have faith. Out of the storm, and it could be that there's a lot of confusion or indecision because you're at a new level. Or something, or you're thinking, oh my God, I didn't think I was going to do this, or I thought I had my mind made up and now I'm changing direction. Whatever it is, I've got to tell you, I just have to underscore this. There we go. Silver, warrior of light, you've made a decision. I look at this as the Ace of Swords. So there is an idea, there is a decision, there is a new direction that comes in for you, or some kind of understanding, some kind of aha, something comes through where you're like, that's it. And I want to say it probably has come off of the new moon solar eclipse, and if not that, for sure this full moon in Scorpio lunar eclipse. The biggest thing I'm hearing, plan, but then take action. You need to take action now on these ideas, on the focus that's coming in for you. Whatever that is, this is not a time to not act. Otherwise, you're going to miss some opportunities. If you feel I better call that person, I better email, or I should go here, I should do this. Because I feel Spirit is lining things up for you, and your higher self is nudging you. Look at that, plenty of fish. Wow. This has to do with abundance. This has to do with attracting. So something that, maybe you've been casting your net out a lot in life, and this hasn't come through, and this hasn't come through, and this hasn't. And now it's saying, wow, you're about to hit on something. Whatever it is that you're doing. Now, is this more sales, more customers, more clients, more work, more projects, more innovation? Is this feeling better? This is an abundance. Whatever it is that you're doing is going to bring an increase financially. You just have to hold through. Because Thuraz changes into Wunjo, which is happiness. Once you get through that, see, If I put my fingernail here, it's Wunjo. But sometimes we don't get the happiness, we don't get the path, we don't get the goal until we go. We have to have either persistent effort, which tells me with the Three of Wands, you've been working on something for a while. And a lot of you, it could be something creatively, again, a project, something that has to do with working more group. I would definitely say you do need to work more on a group level. Don't try to do it all on your own. So this is a time to get colleagues or collaboration. This is a time to stretch out on your own with some of your ideas or your projects. Okay, you're going to be very successful when you do that, not if and when, because I feel like this group, you are ready to step, you're ready to, you're having an Akashic, from the soul redirection. Okay. Okay, so let's see. What are we're gonna look at other cards here, and then I'm gonna close the reading. So definitely take action. Ooh, this one really wanted to come out. Ametrine. Balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. Yeah, and I would say, the feminine side, like the Empress, you're getting those downloads, you're getting those creative ideas, or you're opening up more to something, more to love, or whatever inspires you or fulfills you more to move forward. So take a look at that card. You've got balance, masculine and feminine energy. And look at that beautiful archangel here to support you. Really connected to support of all kinds right now. From the spirit realm, from your guides, your higher self, from those around you. Ask for help, ask for support. And with the Leo energy, that's about you, your self-expression, your creativity. Again, whether we're reading this 2 layers, either you're the one that has the increase financially or someone comes in to help you. For some of you, it could be somebody romantically that turns into a committed partnership, a committed relationship. But whatever was confusing or wasn't moving forward in the past, stuck or stagnant, you're asking yourself, why? Why is this happening? Why am I not getting track? Why am I not moving forward? Why don't I know what to do? You overcome those moods. Neptune can be moods also. And some of the moods is there's been a lot happening internally for you on the psychic realm. So you haven't been able to make those decisions, but now the time is to make decisions. All right, Radiant Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra is, as I'm now attuned to my heart and aligned to my soul, I am ready to make decisions from the place of my higher self. Much peace and light, and I will see you hopefully in the next reading. Check back Thursday. All right, much peace and light. Hello, Radiant Soul Light. So you have got radio, and this has a lot to do with movement, travel, alignment, attunement, writing something within oneself or within a relationship. This you can also do with communication, usually by phone or let's say text, because back in the ancient Nordic times, Scandinavian times, they didn't have texting or they didn't have phones. Could be in person too. You could be traveling to meet with someone. Now what's interesting is you also got Libra here. So the energy of Libra is going to be very important to you. This has to do with relationships of all kinds. Can be legal dealings, but it's amicable resolution. Libra likes harmony, of course ruled by Venus. We do have for a while Venus is in Cancer energy. So if you have Libra rising, this is going to be in your 10th house. So you may check in where, the ruling planet of Libra, Venus, you may want to look at your chart and see, well, where is Venus being activated? Look where your Libra placements are, whether conjuncting or conjoining, sextile, semi-sextile, squares. I mean, a little bit opposition, okay, but it's squares, anything that is bringing a lot of attention to that area in your life. Now, what's interesting, you got here, wake-up call. Listen and take note. So with Radio and Libra, there's something about relationship for you. And this could be the relationship to yourself, but I most likely feel it's to other people or the outside world. And your higher self is saying, I'm nudging you. The guides are saying, we're nudging you, we're pushing you forward, we're pushing you out there. Go on, do it, go on. Speak your mind, speak your truth. So I feel you're hearing a soul call. You see that here? Got the conch shell, but you're also giving a soul call. So many of you could be communicating. You're getting these downloads. You could be communicating, writing something, sharing something. There could be a message about travel plans. You could be looking for a different place to move also. But this could also be consulting. I would say if you do any kind of consulting work or work with clients or you're a liaison or mediator or counselor of some sort, that your business is going to be picking up. There is something about an increase there. Okay, well, let's see. Let's look here. I knew it. There we go. Look at that. Wanted to come out. Two of Cups. I keep hearing marriage. So some of you are marrying something or someone. There's an amalgamation. There's a coming together contractually. So there could be a job offered. It could be short term. It could be more contract based. But if you are looking for work or some kind of project, you're going to expect cooperation from the universe. Oh, justice. Well, justice rules Libra. More likely, I feel that a certain part of your life has completed, a certain part of you, a certain aspect on you're on a new level. And then you've got the Two of Swords here, which has to do with meditation, but it also can be in a double bind about two things, two people, two directions. And Radio says you've got to choose what brings the most harmony to you, which also is Libra. Justice, you've got the balance here, and you've got the reflection. So inner and outer you needs to be balanced. Masculine, feminine you needs to be balanced. Electrical, magnetic you balanced with other people. So you might be looking at certain people and saying, are they offering me what's reciprocal? Magician energy, Gemini, Virgo, ruled by Mercury. And you've got the infinity sign here. So whatever you're casting, whatever you're creating is about to pop. There's something that's about to pop for you. King of Pentacles. We're getting the guide card, the King of Pentacles. Now, soul story number 1 got man with a coin, and here we have the King of Pentacles. So building something, you're using your creative ideas to build some kind of legacy. You're trusting your intuition, your instinctual knowing right now. Something has paid off or is about to. Now, for some of you, this could be financial, that things are picking up, or you're using your creativity, your ideas to go from one level into another. With the Libra, you're going to have business consultants or somebody helping you. I don't feel whatever it is that you're doing, you're meant to do it all on your own. Now, I want to get a couple layers into this reading. October is pivotal for you. time of Gemini, time of Virgo, and time of Libra could be very important for you. So end of May, June, August, end of August into September, and end of September into October. So the wake-up call, listen, but you've got Rado, which Rado is communication, or it's movement, right? It could be travel, it could be movement. It's all about alignment. So you're hearing something, there's some message, or someone is asking you to do something. Now, what I'm getting with these readings, last week had this too. I did a reading called Time Sensitive Information, and all the people that responded about it, whether on my Patreon, Soul Awakening community, or Instagram or YouTube, they were like, oh my God, this was so right where I'm at. This is what I'm going through. This is what I needed to hear. And there was something about not holding oneself back due to perfectionism, which is telling me that spirit, God, your higher self, the universe, whatever you want to call, however you want to look at it, is sending people opportunities, or people that they have to say yes with. Opportunities, and you might be thinking, oh, I'm not ready yet, I don't know, I should wait. I'm getting the opportunities that are coming up for people right now are once in a lifetime, or once in this time. May they come back around? Maybe, or maybe of a different version, but it's really about, because of acting, because magician energy, with that, you've got the Gemini energy, and Virgo, there's a mutability, variation, flexibility that's there. So it also is about initiating something, right? Or some kind of change that's taking place in your life that's going to bring you much more comfort, stability. There's going to be like a relaxing, peace of mind coming in about a certain situation. Look at that Queen of Wands. One of the ultimate cards, as well as the King of Wands, for creativity, inspiration, taking a chance. The Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But it's interesting, the Queen of Wands takes the wand energy from the magician, right? The Queen of Wands, it is said in the traditional Rider-Waite deck that her hair at one point was blonde, but it turned red because she went through so much transformation. And redheads were seen back in that time frame when the Rider-Waite deck, in medieval times. And not that far, where redheads were seen as having magic, or being magicians, or some kind of power, to have that red hair. So red hair meaning connecting to the flame, the fire of spirit. And she's got this burnt orange kind of red hair and all these candles. So one idea, something shifts that lights up your path, lights up your creativity, your inspiration. It could be a person that you're connecting with. This could be you within, or this could be an outer person. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, or very earthy. They may not be that sign. They might have it by other, astrological or zodiacal placements, or they could by house placement, or they just could be very grounded. So the energy you really need to connect with is this Queen of Wands. And maybe you are an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But this is saying, look, when I tap in, I trust, I manifest. I tap in, connect in, I manifest. And it's fun. So Spirit wants you to have more fun. Now, some of you, this could be a counterpart. This could be, two aspects of you coming together, and both being someone that you meet. A lot of times on our soul path, we meet people that are aspects of us that need to come out more. And that's a lot about what key codes are about, which, by the way, I'm doing a workshop on that. I think it's on the 20th. I got to put the link on the description box. I believe it's on the 20th of May 2023. So you need to have more fun. That's the call. You need to kind of lighten up, do some things in a fun way. Take a more fun approach. Wow, we got 2 cards here. Ruby. Ooh. Bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Well, that's why I was saying reach out. But Ruby also has, I love Ruby. I don't have my ruby ring on right now, but Ruby also has to do with, it's a heart chakra, enriching the heart, but it also has to do with abundance, flourishing, and prosperity. So as you reach out to more people and just reach out to life in general, you're really going to have that abundance you want. Oh, garnet, another stone for prosperity. Purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. Okay, that might apply to some of you, but I also want to state garnet, yes, it's a blood purifier and it has to do with detoxing, but garnets also bring, you can see by the light here, abundance. So look at these 2 colors, whether the ruby, I do have my garnet earrings on. Look at the color here. It's tapping a little bit into this, the magenta ray, which the magenta ray actually happens to be my aura. I may post it on the community page. I had Carillion photography done, and the magenta ray starts about the 10th chakra and above. I got it done when I was doing some workshops on bioenergy alignment, pranic healing, and different forms of energy healing. And we did before and after pictures of our chakras. And I've always been drawn to that color. And my first website, the web designer, a good friend of mine as well, picked that. She's like, I don't know why I'm picking this color for you. And I'm like, oh my God, because it's my aura. Let me show you this picture. So bless your heart, connect to your heart. But look at the 6th chakra, and the crown is also highlighted, as well as the aura. So I would say for some of you, there's messages in your dreams that are coming through to support you on your path and give you some kind of message with that rado. There's some kind of message coming through the subconscious, creative unconscious, coming through your dreams. Now, you may need to detox something and physical and energetic. I feel like for some of you, it's just getting out more or doing more in life. Just being out more, the movement. So there could have been some kind of stagnation, but 2 very powerful cards to get, honestly. Ruby and garnet together. The message I'm hearing for you is you're clearing your space to invite more of what is, I'm going to take those because they just jumped out. For the better. You're clearing your space, your body, you're clearing your mind, you're clearing your physical space, you're clearing a lot to draw in what's better for you. Okay, this is woman. I hear you're no longer out in the cold. Let's look at that. Okay, look at this. So there's been a lot of traveling, perhaps on your own. You've gone up this mountain, you're attaining this pinnacle. Now that's also telling me there's been a lot of challenges. You've done a lot on your own. Spirit wants you to know you're not going to be on your own. There's something, whether it's a different career, job, people around you, relationship. Ruby also has to do with romance, by the way, or love, personal love. And then you've got the anchor, which definitely connects to the King of Pentacles, because the anchor brings stability and security in your life. It's emotional, mental, could be physical, could be material, financial, stability. But where you need stability and to feel reassured and have some kind of assurance or reassurance on something, this brings it in. So there is something in your life that's going to bring you more stability, or you're working towards that stability with the King of Pentacles there. And this is reflecting the stability. But it's coming from your creative ideas. It's coming from you connecting into source energies and going in a different path. That's what it is. You're going to go on a different path. And this is the confirmation that it's right for you. It's a new path or a new approach, a new direction on the same road. Think about it, you could be on a two-lane, or let's say 3-lane highway. And so you might be in the middle lane, you might move to the far left lane or far right lane. Or you can go on a smaller path, a smaller trail, or a larger trail, or you can go on the main road. So something to attain your goal, so story number 2, is changing on how you do it and who you do it with. And Spirit is saying you need to do more with people. Look at the color here too, the Magician, the magenta, white, blue, purple, and then you've got those colors here on garnet, and then ruby. So a lot of prosperity coming to you, a lot of connection and collaboration. Expect people to want to work with you, to hang out with. I'll help you. I'll do this with you. This will be fun. Let's do this together. Let's try this. So those of you that have been alone or on your own, especially if you're working, maybe you're a solo business person, entrepreneur, you've been doing a lot on your own, there is partnership to help you attain that next level, that top level, that brings you not only greater fulfillment, because 2 of Cups is also about fulfillment, it brings you stability. All right, soul light, beautiful, radiant soul light, I wish you so much love, light, wisdom, and prosperity. And to just know that that prosperity is coming from you. It's coming from what you're intending and what you're doing. Your Soul Insights mantra to support you on your path is, as I feel the fulfillment in my heart, I know that I am on the right place on my soul path. I know that my destiny is abundance, love, and prosperity. Hello, soul story number 3. This is your soul path reading. And I kept hearing as I was tuning in for your messages, don't worry. Don't worry about a thing. Everything is going to be all right. So I know that's a song. I can hear the melody in my head. You did, by the way, get Libra in the Astro Dice, but you got Wunjo, which is happiness. It's fulfilling relationships. It's abundance. It's feeling good about something or someone, or good about yourself. So that's interesting. And Libra could be a relationship, but then you also got Sandoval. Archangel Sandoval is with you now. And Sandoval has a lot to do with music, the arts, creativity. You can see here by the harp here. And this is passion that's blended with love and vitality in the cloak. There's the golden light that comes through, the golden light of wisdom, and also recognizing that there's something that you do that's very special. Only you can do it this way. And so you're opening your heart to your own self, your own desires. There's a lot of compassion coming through. You're feeling more vitality, the vitality. So as you do more of your art, your music, whatever's artistic for you, whatever is self-expressive for you, creative for you, that connects you in and brings you more vitality. And then there's this wonderful rose pink energy of self-love and love of others. So you're healing a lot through creative means, or you need to. If you haven't been, this is the call. Archangel Sandalphon is here with you now. and the master number. So you're recreating your life through some kind of artistic endeavor, creativity, self-expression, which is soul expression, and it makes you happy. You feel happy. You're creating or bringing your own happiness. Now, a lot of you with Libra, there's going to be a lot to do with relationships whenever the next 6-8 months, but you're moving into a cycle, I'd say, for the next few years, where relationships are really highlighted. It's all about friends and family, especially family or friends that are like family. Wow. Okay, look on the bottom of the deck. You've got the 5 of Wands and the World, transforming energy of the World card, coming from that same yellow gold energy there. Source energies as they manifest through the spirit realm, through the soul star chakra, and then through the earth star chakra. And then again, this color here, the orange, the 5 of Wands, is focus, persistent effort. The 3 of Wands, looking just how far you've come. Some projects you're waiting, you've focused on, you've persevered, persisted. And whatever it is you do, in your life, there's a lot of competition, or there's a lot of people you either need to work with or work through something. This is about busting through some kind of, for some of you, I heard limiting belief about what you can create or manifest in your life. For others, this is some kind of ceiling or some kind of next level. So you've put in this work, and now you're seeing, well, how much is it going to pay off? It's moved you into the realm of creator. Now, this could be projects, product. This is saying that you are the master of your own destiny, your own reality. You're creating a new reality. I do feel many of you, this is about going in a new career direction. So we've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We've got already 5 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and King of Wands. And something in the world is changing for you, your individual world. So you're getting a different point of view also. This is a different understanding now of what you can actually do in your life, in your world. I would say some of you are traveling overseas or visiting someone overseas, or you move overseas, wherever that is, abroad, whatever side of the world or pond you are in. There is a big life change, transition. Well, it's a change that's going to put you in transition, but it's going to make you very, very happy. Well, Temperance, look at this. I feel like there's a lot with the world. Whoops. Some of you, it's going to be through writing or something you put into circulation, or teaching or sharing. This is a career change that you can do anywhere in the world, is what I'm hearing. And it's about something creative. You're getting this message to create something in your life. 4 of Pentacles. That brings in a level of security. So a lot of you are looking for security, financial security, or financial freedom that brings security. And so I want to say, for you, it's going to be working internationally. It's not going to be working locally. If you live local to wherever I'm talking, if you live, it's also contracts, there is going to be some new kind of business deal that comes in. And again, this underscores Libra. Now, for a small amount of you, this could be that you're dating someone that lives somewhere else, and there's some level of commitment, whatever that means to you, remember, living together or marriage, that you're then able to live in another country or live somewhere else, or someone has dual citizenship, is what I'm hearing. And it makes you very, very happy. Some of you, there's someone going away to college or graduating. There's something about college, going abroad, living, watching someone, or you lived in the States and now you went back home. But let's look at these cards. I know you get your own messages. I know when I do pick a card, I'm like, oh, she didn't mention that. That didn't come in. So you can start seeing the progression here. We have Sagittarius energy here, which has a lot to do with blending and balancing, but also looking for the higher truth within a particular situation, within a particular focus. And it is, in a sense, this blending of the old and the new, right? Temperance. It's about keeping a balance. And on the world also has to do with balance. It's balance while the world changes, whether it's an inner change or inner world or outer world. Or first it's your inner world that changes and it affects your outer world. Or is the outer world changing to affect your inner world? But it's a new balance for you, a new direction. I want to say for a lot of you, this direction has to do with some kind of, for some of you, it's some kind of money that's received. It gets you in a new direction, or new clients, contract. You could get publishing. There could be something with publishing or putting something, a lot to do with study and preparation. But I also feel like you're going to get to a certain level of security and then decide, do I take a chance on this? That seems to be part of the messaging. One of the soul stories had that. I think it's to take a chance. It's going to make you happy. Work with someone. Work with music, sound, tone. It's interesting because I'm doing this sound healing and working with the key codes and doing vibrational attunement. There'll be a link to that in the description box, but I'm doing that on May 20th. So I find that interesting that Sandalphon came in. So work with sound, tone, vibration, music, very important to you. Art, get out and look at art. Go to museums, go see sculptures. Or if that's your thing, make that. Go back to the art, go back to the guitar playing, go back to the music, the chanting, the singing. This is the Four of Pentacles. It's like, I need to rest here until this comes in, this next level, this next something comes in, or it gets finalized. You're waiting for something to come in or to get finalized. Let's see if we can get any more insight on that. What is being finalized? For somebody, new direction, or do you get into that school, that college? Do you take the exam? Some of you you're waiting for some marker in your life to say, okay, this is, whoa, that was quick, the direction that I'm going in. Ooh, lapis lazuli speaking, life-changing epiphany or experience. It's time. It's a time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. Well, that's also the world, or in some decks, like the Thoth deck, it's the universe, right? And lapis lazuli, it's using your creative abilities, your creative talents, and your personal truth. So that very much can come in through art or music or design or creativity, or what I say, self-expression, which true self-expression is soul expression. Soul expression is self-expression of the highest level. So there's something being activated for you in how you do whatever it is that you do. Even if you work for another company, you're somehow going to be doing something more for yourself and speaking your truth, speaking up more about a certain situation. Ooh, turquoise, spiritual path. I wanted to read that as truth. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which promotes you to make the necessary life changes. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. There's been this inner process, this alchemical process within you. Mentally, emotionally, it might have started out with the emotions, or some of you could have been due to physical, something physical. And it's aligning you mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. There's this reconfiguration of you energetically that now causes you to make some different decisions in your life. Please keep moving around. Make sure you see those. So it's about epiphany, moving forward. I'm going to create this. I'm going to do this. I'm sharing this. Page of Swords is a beginning in something, but it usually has to do also with not just study, or it can education or study, but it can also be the apprentice. It could also be the teacher, that you've got these great ideas that now you're starting to put in form. I would say there's a good group of you, a good chunk of you, that are going to be doing some kind of publishing. Now, is it Insta? Is it Twitter? Are you TikToking? Or is it an ebook or book, or is it cards, or it's something in publishing? Okay, we've got here the Clover, which brings longevity. It brings stability. It also brings good news in regards to health, well-being. And then we've got the Fox in the center there. This is you being in the center. Yeah, this is you. So some of you, this could be doing something more in social media, or promoting yourself more, getting out there more. And this is about being your own inner authority, the Bear, leadership, taking a leadership position. So you could have a lot of wisdom, and then that moves things forward. So if you've been wondering, oh, should I do this? Should I write this? Should I go in this direction? Should I do this video? Yes, yes. Because you're meant to work in a leadership position. This is all about you right now. With the Fox energy, being your foxy self. This is about, in a sense, kind of coming out of the cold. It's about seeing things more clearly and applying either what you've studied and learned, or what you teach, and applying it in a way that things move forward in your life. So you're probably going through a little bit of life review right now, or career review. You're reviewing some part of your life to make some shifts there, to shift some things around, adjust some things, so that you can start changing up. There's something about changing up what it is that you do, but it's going to bring a lot of happiness. So you're on a path of a lot of happiness, much more connection in your life, much more collaboration, finding community. I do feel there's going to be some contract or signing of legal documents, or something that this year changes hands, or whenever you're watching this video, that supports you financially, or up-levels your financial game. Now, this could be product or something that you're selling also, because this is a lot to do with entrepreneurship, business, and selling something. So make sure that you not only follow through on your dreams and your goals, but make sure you apply your wisdom to what it is that you now know. And this is going to move you forward. So there is some changes coming up that move you forward. You're going to have a little time of contemplation, but then it's like, boom, let me go. Let me act on this. Let me call this, let me do this. Let me text, or let me put this out there. Let me get going. So you have just at this reading, maybe a couple weeks of downtime at the most, and then things really pick up for you. A lot of happiness coming in, a lot of joy. All right, Soul Light, let's see. Your Soul Insights mantra, let me see. To support you in this reading. Ooh, I follow my joy and create a life of bliss, harmony, prosperity, and fulfillment in all I do. Yes, and remember, ask for help. I just posted, I haven't posted it. I was going to post on Instagram, but I might do it tomorrow. No, I posted it on Twitter, my Twitter feed. My little part of the Twitter stream. Be strong enough to ask for help, and soft enough to accept it. And I feel that's a message for you, dear one. Lots of love to you. Hello, Soul Light. Welcome to your reading. You got the Ox, or Uraz. Has to do with strength, overcoming opposition, being able to hold the line. Hold the line. It's the Ox. It's the oxen. Right, and then you've got Neptune. So that is a very interesting combination. Neptune and the strength rune. The ox. The ox can carry a lot, right? Be stubborn, or we say. And then the Archangel card you got, conquering fear. Start today. Yes. Yes. Conquer your fear. You're being guided. You're not doing everything on your own. Every step you're being guided. That's the Neptune, the spirit realm. Okay, let's tune in, the spirit realm. All right, so we have higher source energies coming through for you. I'm with you. I'm guiding you. You are taken care of. You are not alone. If you're on your own, you're not alone. Relax into the angel wings. Begin to lighten up. Feel the light. Wow, okay. Beautiful message. Your strength. So something is strong. You're stronger than what you think, or some connection. Now, for many of you, it's your connection to the spirit realm is a lot stronger than you think. You've gotten a lot through your spirit, your tenacity. You've gotten a lot through your spiritual practice or connecting to spirit. Okay. Wow, Ace of Wands. And of course, she's connecting inward to spirit, to the source of all that is deep within, that eternal flame or light. So I have a feeling whatever you're going through or need to go through, this message is that you're strong enough to do it or create it. Three of Pentacles, and working on yourself a lot. This could also be working with others or creative project or team building, working. But look, green, red, yellow. So you have to know when to go, when to pause, when to stop, when to pause and reflect, when to have a hard no or a hell yes, right? Sometimes we have a hard no and we have a hell yes. Oh yeah. So you're getting the green light for something. Wow, and look at this. This to me is ecstatic energy. So you're getting a lot of energy to let yourself be renewed through spirit. Tone, sound, vibration, proper nourishment. This is time to take care of your body, mind. Got the Queen of Cups here, right? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, connecting in through source. Many of you could do Reiki or pranic healing. You could work with energy, universal energy, that receiving that or sharing that, gifting that. Some of you could be doing projects in regards to that, maybe workshops. I do feel that you could be, some of you are writing a book and or reading a book on energy and the use of energy. So we've got the Hermit, Virgo. Okay, so you do need to reflect on something. Let's see what's going on here. Six of Swords. I'm getting a very quiet energy with you. And then we've got the Page of Cups. So something or someone new coming in. I always look at this card for me as something's up in the air. Now for some of you, something's leaving or just coming in. A new idea, new way of being, or a person coming in that activates the heart chakra. There's a lot. You can see a heart here. The heart connection. Or that's what you're wanting or dreaming. Some of you are dreaming of someone in your life. Which I don't know if this month, but there could be someone coming in for many of you, or I wouldn't say could be, there is, that there's a lot of passion and purpose. Now, is this a business, collaborative, creative relationship, or more of a romantic type of partnering, or is it a combination of both? But the Page of Cups is something kind of is starting to get your heart chakra going. And you've got the Queen of Cups, so you're feeling it out or feeling a person out or a situation out. This reminds me, it is a pig. So that's saying when pigs fly, like, I don't think this could happen. There's something you don't think can happen in your life that's going to happen. So you need to deal with the fear of something not happening or not being able to happen or not being able to get something that's really dear to your heart, that really activates a new part of you or aspect of you, maybe a new direction, a new way of being, a new life. So you're really looking for more fulfillment right now in your life. And I would say that's coming. I would say that that's 6. Let's put this here. So you could be doing a lot of contemplating, or some of you could be spending more time on your own to get the clarity. So you're coming with that Uras, you're coming out of some challenging times right now. Choppy waters, could be uncertainty or a lot of unknown, or just things that were much more difficult with Neptune here. Things could have been a bit foggy for you. But now you're getting some kind of insight, clarity, connection. I would say if something's leaving or someone's leaving, then something comes in its place, because the heart chakra is really opening. Now, Page of Cups, it's just a beginning, right? It's just a beginning of something. But it is something that's important, that needs to be nurtured. And there, look at that. The Empress. Something is growing within you. It starts at the Page of Cups as a feeling, because you put yourself into this energy flow of opening to source, of receiving. The Queen of Cups has a cup here to be nurtured. And it's right, on the third chakra here, third and second chakra. It's right in the center of the body. Ten of Wands. Don't be afraid of commitment, or that things are going to take a lot to do. And then the Emperor, just as I was saying that. So this is a great placement for you, that your ideas are coming into fruition, and you've got the Emperor, or the Emperor and the Empress. It's a lot of work to get here, but it pays off. Whatever you're doing, you're coming from another state of consciousness, another state of being, another emotional state, mental state, physical state. But now you're ready to journey. Now, I find it interesting. I believe this is an ox, and Uras is the ox. So this is about not carrying the burdens, having support, or handing it back to Spirit, handing it to your higher self, handing it to God, asking the universe for help. God, whatever your frame of reference or belief is, asking other people for help. You have a complete balance of the Empress energy within you and the Emperor. There's a complete balance that is now driving and guiding your path here. So make sure that your burdens and your work don't get in the way of any new connections coming in, whether those are people connections or people and circumstance connections, right? Definitely, it's a time to work in partnership. Trust your intuition of who to work with, or what kind. Some of you are moving your energy away from something or someone, and something else is coming in that's better. You don't see totally it. You either feel it or you see partially. You see, ooh, this could be really good. With Neptune here, it is about your ideas and being much more intuitive, trusting those hunches. But it's also the energy of Neptune, that planetary energy, can cloud things. But if you connect in spiritually, like the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups, to your feelings, sensing, feeling, and emotions, and Page of Cups is very, very intuitive, then you get the clarity that you need. Again, this to me, Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the Empress, it's working on an idea, a goal, a dream, a project. You're working on something, whether on your own or with a group or within a group, family, corporation, company, organization. You're working on something That takes a lot, but you've got to, you're handling it. You know how to do it. You got the insight, and you know how to do it, and it brings the payoff. And you're still holding the light. See, the Emperor still has the light of the Hermit. Now the Hermit has the light of the spirit realm, but in the Emperor takes that light from the spirit realm and makes a lantern out of it, right? I don't know if you can see that. A lantern or a flashlight, right? So it's still a light, but the Emperor is to make things a bit more practical, more earthy, earth-based, right? Aries is to establish something. You've got the Empress here for Taurus, Libra energy. Venus. Aries is going out into the world, establishing something. So you know, the Emperor, you get this great idea with the light. Here's the idea coming in. You're like, oh, I'm going to make this. I'm going to take the light or my light and I'm going to create this. I'm going to make this. And that's what you're doing. You're making something with the light. It's your light, but it's, you know, it's universal light. It's the light of the innate, creative, infinite intelligence of everything and everyone, however you want to put it. So you're using that light. Light can definitely be ideas. It can be healing energy. It can be information. So you're putting something in form. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Azurite, deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from the past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. Well, that's also Queen of Cups and Page of Cups. Both of those have to do a lot with therapeutic care, creativity, birthing something new. Okay, and then you've got Amber. Ooh, give it to God. Yes, that's here. The Ten of Wands. Give it to God. Take a deep breath. And on the exhale, release this situation to God for healing and answers. Yes, well, that's what you're doing here at the Hermit. Virgo energy. So I'm going to put this here. You connect here. Inner masculine, inner feminine, Empress, Emperor. And see these burdens? Or I don't know if I can do it. I can't do it. How do I do it? Amber, give it to God. Amber is also very strong resin. Ooh, you know what's interesting? Soul lights. I changed my ring today. I was wearing my ruby ring. I put my amber on today, and I didn't know why. I used to wear it all the time. I haven't worn it in a while, and I think it was for you. Amber's an amazing resin. It's ancient. It's prehistoric. It's very strong, and it holds, you know, ancient memory and parts of ancient expressions through different beings, right? Animal beings, people beings, trees. A lot is in the resin. So give it to God. Yes, and know that you have the strength with the resin and Urans. You have the strength to get through whatever you need to do. You have the strength to feel the fear and do it anyway, to overcome your fears, right? That's what this message is. Oops, I don't think this is going to come up with my nail. Oh, there we go. So I just heard conquering codependency. Some of you are conquering some things in relationship so that you get to this higher level and draw in from a higher level, a higher vibrational vision and version of you and your relationships, and you're like conquering fear. Start today. That's it. If you want a great tool, my Transforming Fear into Creativity MP3, you can go to my website, soulplayground.life, and it's Soul Path Tools, or I do think it got aggregated in the spider, you know, the crawly, spider crawl, whatever it's called, through Google. It may be on YouTube. I know it's also on iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon Music, but I do believe you can get it. It's not, I think it's on YouTube for free if you want to listen to it. But that's it. Conquer your fear. You start today, right now. Right now. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get some more messages to close out your reading. Wow, this is it's all falling into place for you. Some of the fear isn't even your fear, is what I'm hearing. Some of the fear is not even your fear. It's from someone else. And wow, similar cards to soul story number 3. Well-being with the lily, the white lily, purity of heart, longevity, health, well-being. So if you've been, this tells me that you're going to be picking up things, and a health is picking up for you. Now, this could be, just watch for things in your life right now that could throw you off. I get with the fox, it has to do with you perhaps putting something out there in the world, because then we have the sun card through the sunflowers. And the sun card has to do with manifesting something, sunny disposition, creativity. Again, this is telling me something creative that you're building, you're creating, you're putting into motion, manifesting, putting into the world, and it's about you. So healing enough to do some of the projects or things or go in the direction you want to. This could be also a relationship. This could be longevity in a relationship with Uras there. This could be a relationship that stands the test of time, whether it's someone that you've just met or someone you are wondering about, or maybe you're partnered already or married. This is a long relationship or relationships in your life that have stood the test of time, strong friendships. And now you may be focusing more on you. You might have focused more on other people, but there's things you need to do. And so right now the focus is you, your career. Fox has a lot to do with being more public, more out there in the public, getting a public persona, or, understanding what are you doing, whatever people call your brand. I call it connecting to your soul. What's your truth? What do you really need and want to share? And then that is what brings you into this amazing space of creativity, opening, abundance. There's something that you're meant to share with the world, is what I'm hearing, and that's your focus right now. All right, Radiant Soul Light. Well, there is something with health and healing. So, because I'm hearing I am healed enough to express myself in a broader way out into the world. I'm going to leave it at that. So there's something, whether it's emotional healing, mental emotional healing, spiritual healing, financial healing, whatever the healing is that has taken place, you're now ready to come out, beam out more. All right, Radiant Soul Light, till next reading, shine bright. Lots of love and light.